Abracadabra, my gorgeous, sparkly, spicy Taurus. How are you doing, my baby, my boo-boo? Today we are doing the classic universes of them. Love Tarot, excuse me, my boo-boo. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, and your person, whatever that means to you. Situationship, relationship, bumble date, marriage, little snake you found in the grass. You know what I'm saying? That's my type. All right, just kidding, not kidding. All right, my baby, my papa. So please tell me, angels of love, what is happening for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, and their person in September 2025. We assume some kind of a rift or separation. It's going to be okay, Taurus. Between you and your person in these versus them readings. Three of Swords. That's your person right now. Boo, let's be real. All right. You're gorgeous. You're scrumptious. You got the goddess of love within you because you're a Taurus. You belong to the goddess of love. Aphrodite, Venus, Inanna. You are the bull. The oldest, form of worship of the goddess associated with the great goddess of love, of birth, of all, with the bull. You have so much love to give. This person is heartbroken right now, but they brought it upon themselves, the Three of Swords. They're not doing so good. They try to do something here. Deception, heartbreak. I think they put a sharp knife in your gorgeous, beautiful, big heart. And they're suffering the consequences right now. And I'm not just saying that because I love you and I want to make you feel better. Like, it's true. And you may know about that. I don't know. It's almost like you already know. They feel like you're coming up in the Hanged Man. So they feel like they did suckle, all right? They suckled upon your gorgeous chest of, scrumptiousness, and they suckled, and you got nothing left to give. I love that in this thread, the Fool, it's the Hanged Man, but it always makes me think of the Fool as well. It's almost like, someone sacrificed themselves for something, in this case, love. They got nothing left to give. All the coins are, it's all coming out of that person's pocket. Nothing else to give. That's it. And you're not talking to them, Bill. Let's see what happened in the past to make the situation so. Let me pull one more card on your person. Four of Swords. Oh, yeah. Silence, hiding. The person isn't reaching out. They're not doing anything to improve the situation. They're almost like they're doing so badly. This person could be experiencing some like medical stuff almost. Or they feel so down. They're in like... it's the winter of their life almost. They're preparing. The winter has come early this year. You know what I mean? Like, they're just at home, or they're like hibernation. This is what I'm getting from this person. They're hibernating. They're focused on their pain. You got this, look, the numerology, the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. They're hibernating with their pain. They know they lost something good. They took too much. It's not like they wanted too much, because Taurus will give you the world. That's why I love you so much, my babies. Taurus will give you the world, but this person kept taking and taking and taking. And I think you said to this person, I got nothing more to give. That's it. Good for you, my boo-boo. And this person is in so much pain. Doesn't mean they're scrumptious. You know what I mean? They brought this on themselves. Also, Taurus, welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot. I love you. I see you. I appreciate you. Give your mommy a kiss. I missed you, my babies. I know I haven't posted in a while. I'll update everyone on what's been going on with me, but I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. As you know, I am obsessed with Taurus because I am a Scorpio, and I feel like my high vibrational soulmate is either a Taurus rising or sun or something, because like I don't know. I feel you, baby. I love your energy. All right, so in the past, see, Three of Pentacles, a lot of threes. I think, look, you're dealing with someone who's very unreliable. And the reason why I love Taurus is because, like, you commit to stuff. We're both fixed signs. Like, Taurus commits to things. Let me know in the comments below, by the way, if you agree and if you love Scorpios. But it's okay if you don't, because there's a lot of bad people in the world, statistically. So it's okay. But yeah, the 3 and 3. If it was a bimbo, himbo, anyone in between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, this person was always checking out other options. They were making you feel like they weren't committed. They were playing games and you kept giving and forgiving because you understood that this person on some level maybe was insecure, or they felt like they didn't have what you have. You're coming up in the Three of Cups. So you see 3 and 3, the number of the goddess too. But this isn't you non-committal. This is you just living your best life. There's a lot of beautiful people around you. You could be someone who's an artist, or you have a lot of artistic friends, or like, I don't know, actor, model friends, that kind of a situation, or just a lot of people who celebrate you. And that triggered this person. You weren't sure why, but it was just because it made them feel like maybe they weren't good enough. Who got this? A bunch of people got this today. I think Scorpio in the collective, and somebody else, maybe Aquarius. So yeah, there's a lot of like evil. It was almost like evil eye upon you. And this person went too far. You could be dealing with a Capricorn actually, who like doesn't understand. It's like they saw other people trying to flirt with you, or they realized that you have a lot of suitors, gentlemen, gentlewomen, anyone in between callers kind of thing. It's like Tennessee Williams vibes. You had too many gentlemen callers, and as was like, no, I'm gonna show the Taurus that I got those two. But it backfired because this person went too far. They were trying to make you jealous. They were trying to like prove that they got options, and it's just like, this ended in the Hanged Man again. You're like, okay, like I can be forgiving. And I think you got that vibe from this person, that you either felt they weren't beautiful or rich enough for you or something, and they try to like put you down a peg or two. But with the Hanged Man, you're like, all right, well, I've been giving this person chances because I can see that there's insecurity in them. But I mean, I got nothing more to give. And I think this person stalled you, or they made you feel like they were talking to other people. And they just took it too far. And they're kind of suffering right now. They're suffering. I don't know. I'm getting Scorpio energy as well. Could be Capricorn or Scorpio, but like bad Scorpio. Not me. Your mommy wouldn't do that to you. So if you got Taurus friends, eligible bachelors, let me know in the comments below. I'm just kidding, boo-boo. Call me. Okay, so the Hanged Man. Yeah. You just like, it just didn't go anywhere. It couldn't go anywhere. You're just like, I'm not doing this. And you could have felt like this person was trying to sacrifice you on the altar of their ego. We don't do that, all right? In Taurusville, we don't do that. But this person almost like made themselves ill with like trying to prove something to you. I kind of feel sorry for them, but not sorry. If it was a long-term connection, again, this person, and look, at the bottom of the clarification deck, you got betrayal, the Five of Swords. This person took it too far. This person kept stalling you with commitment. In the end, you had to beg for commitment, and you were not above it. This is a problem with high vibrational souls and bibis who understand the power of love and the power of forgiveness and light. Because like, you could tell that this person was always like motivated by something, lower level or ego and stuff like that. So you kept forgiving them. You kept giving them chances. You waited. It's almost like you became their therapist. And this person at first was focused on work, trying to like, they were trying to like outwork you in a way. They were trying to be more successful than you, richer or more beautiful. But no matter what you did, the Three of Cups, the problem was that no matter where you went, parties together, whatever, you're always the main character. And this person, to punish you, and you didn't even notice it at first, but I think as time went by, you realized this person was punishing you. So it's like every time you had a little success, or, somebody try to, like hit on you on the street or something like that, this person was watching, they're like, no, I'll show you, Taurus. What I'm saying here, don't get triggered. Disclaimer as ever, all right? This ain't one of those channels. I'm just a random woman on the internet. Do not, change your relationship or your life just because I said something. But I am getting, if you have the receipts, if you know this happened, this is for you. This person had an affair at work. They cheated on you with someone at work because you just had too much light. You had too much light. Ew. They're sick. They're sick with grief. They're sick with guilt. Good. Delete from data. Delete from data. I don't like this person, Taurus. I think you can do better, obviously, but it's up to you. The Nine of Wands and their intentions. They know they got to apologize. They're struggling with it, though. They're struggling. They're fighting themselves. They're like, I got to get down on that knee, but they don't want to take the knee. You know what I mean? Like that Bippo, they don't want to take the knee. Naughty Bippo. Ew. The King of Swords, what they're actually going to do. They know they got to take the knee. Babe, they got to take the knee. What they're actually going to do, they're not going to take the knee. Yeah. Taurus, you might expect to hear from this person in Aquarius season. It might take that long. Could be anytime in the winter as well. And I know not everybody's in the northern hemisphere, but if you're up here in the northern hemisphere, you got like winter time or Aquarius. But this person, like, they're gonna like psych themselves up. They're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna go see Taurus. I'm gonna message Taurus. I'm gonna get on my knee and all this. And then like in the moment when they start talking to you, they're gonna be like, no, fight. You know, I'm the main character. I'll show you. Yeah. What is this person's problem? They're gonna make 2 attempts at reconciliation. 10 of wands. This person has baggage that they're not admitting to themselves. They need to, it's almost like the world has to go, like they got to go around the world. They need like 10 months to a year to actually come into themselves. And I'll tell you one thing about this person. I don't think that like this person may not agree with me, but I'm right. In this case, I feel like I'm right. They haven't had suffering in their life. They don't know what true suffering is. They need to go out there. Look at the grass out there. Is it greener on the other side? Aquarius got this, I think. So interesting. You got Aquarius and Scorpio in your read, and Capricorn. Yeah, they need to they got to see what's out there, and then they're going to see. They know that you're so scrumptious and you're a blessing to them, but they're like, they just can't help themselves. They want to outdo you, but let them struggle by themselves. 6 of Pentacles, a real apology is coming. It might be Gemini season, summertime, could be 6, listen, depends on your situation, right? 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. But I think like it's going to be a long winter because this person's going to make an attempt. They're going to F it up and they're not going to get on their knee. And then they're going to take the knee and it might be too late. So let's see, that's that's them asking for forgiveness. But by that time, you're richer in yourself and your soul and your body and mind, and you might just be totally over it. How petty. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Don't trust this person. They may have said that. This is like the first thing a cheater, I've never met a cheater, like personally or, anecdotally, where you were like, I just saw you with somebody else, like, doing the spicy time. And they're like, well, you don't trust me? You mean you don't trust me? No, because you're a proven liar. I mean, it's like, yeah. Can you trust this person? And I love this. This is the Love Angel Oracle deck by, I forgot her first name. The last name is Virtue. Where is it? Doreen Virtue. So, and that's an iconic old one. She stopped doing tarot, actually. It's like a whole story because she became like a Christian, but, bless her, let her do. But like the cards still apply, you know what I mean? Look at this person. Trust, yeah? But look at this Bill. Yeah, a soldier, that's his wife, mistress, whatever. Who is this? And what is this blade behind her back, babe? Trust? Yeah, situation requires trust. You need someone, you deserve someone who you can trust. Can you trust this person? I don't trust this douche fluke. Who's the next person? Up to you, baby. No, Taurus, I don't like this. You're going to keep letting this person back in. Don't test them. 7 of Swords. This person is going to slither in. You're going to move on. You're in a better situation already. Like, if you're in pain, don't worry, because in about 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, or months, by the summer, you're going to be glowing. Even your financial situation is improving. But this slithering little worm is trying to worm their way back in. Do not look at the crocodile tears. This is not true. I feel this person is blocking your energy. You got to put yourself out there and think about who you actually trust. Like this person, so lovey-dovey, what's the other hand doing? Let me pull one more card for you. I know all the reads are so long today because it's been a while and I missed you, baby. Queen of Wands, yeah. Oh, your next one could be your high vibrational soulmate. Look, at the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This is your next oh my gosh. Someone who is passionate, on fire, could be a fire sign, very fiery. Someone who matches your energy and matches your shine. See, you need somebody like the King of Wands because he got those 2 wands, but he knows that 3 is the number of the goddess, your number. So he's looking for someone that, you know, that has a fire as big as their fire and vice versa. And they complete each other because they're both amazing and high vibrational and, you know, high stakes. The person you're dealing with has betrayer kind of energy. That person's never going to be high stakes. They're always going to be envious of your successes and your shine. You gotta, and I hate to say it, but it's true. For my Tauruses watching this reading, you need to be finding people who are trustworthy, but also who, and it doesn't have to be like material success or like doesn't have to be fame, but someone who's successful in their own right. And that could just mean like, I don't know, they love carpentry and they just like, you know, and they live in the woods and like that's their dream life. That's success. Someone very stable in themselves because they're not going to be intimidated by your light. They're just going to be like, all right, so now there's more light. That's what I want. But boom. Go get it. Let me know in the comments below. This is your story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for personal readings. All the info is down below. I'll see you next time. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you.